Yeah. So hello YouTube. Today we are going to talk about free time, and I'll start introducing myself. I'm Bia. I am 22 years old. I'm a chemistry student. I am a chemistry. I am a tattoo artist, and I own a beauty studio here in Rio de Janeiro, where I live, where I was born. That's pretty much it. I will kind of start the conversation saying one thing that I like to do in my free time. I like to paint, to take pictures. And being honest, I like to study. That's kind of strange, but I actually I like it. I don't know, but I like it. I think I like to study subjects that I like. Okay, I don't like to study random things like geography, for example. I don't like geography, so I don't study it during my free time, just when I was attending school. I think that's it. And I've been studying English probably since 2012. Yeah, 2012. And I've been here on TNT since 2020. Massa, please introduce yourself.
Of course, yeah. I'm 39 years old. I have a children. I have a dog, and I'm here on TNT. And I always talk about I'm here at TNT 1 years. I've never studied English before, and on TNT I enjoy the moment. I enjoy the studying every day. I grew up Bahia, but I live in São José dos Campos, control side of São Paulo. Yeah, I don't consider control side here because it's a big city, a lot of, unfortunately, traffic. Yeah, big city has a lot of traffic and a lot of factors here. And I'm studying enterprise resource planning. I'm passionate about the ERP, SAP. I love it, and because my area logistic and commerce and supply chain is very important, and in my opinion, study ERP, SAP. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it about me. Yeah, thanks for listening.
Awesome. What about you, Fernando?
Well, I am 32, 33, actually. I'm still getting used to it. I live in Brasilia. I also really like to study in my free time. I think it's not weird, as you said, yeah. But of course, just the subjects that I really into. For example, English. I am graduated in languages, and I almost done with post-graduation in English teaching methodology. So I'm really into this. I'm really passionate about studying English, but other subjects as well. Every subject that takes my attention, I like going deep and studying a lot about it. Let me see what else. Yes, I am not with many ideas today, so that's it.
Yeah, I said that sounds strange because I don't know. Usually, people don't say that spend time studying during free time. Usually, study is some kind of obligation, not a hobby or something. So people don't like study because it's just some kind of obligation. So that's why I said that sounds strange, but it's probably not. I think that's kind of really common, but we don't actually say it.
Yeah, but actually it does, because when I say this, that I really like studying, people, why?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Same.
all right.
So guys, you can see the questions, right? Okay. So what you used to do during your free time when you work at Márcio?
And I'm free time when I work it, and I love it. Play soccer and running day. Yes, I grew up in North here. It's very difficult about it's rainy. It's very very hot. And I love it when I play soccer and rainy days, and so I enjoy the moment with my grandparents and my free time when I was the farm and different animals and different trees. And I talk with my grandparents too. Yes, my free time when was child and play soccer and rainy days. I love it.
Awesome. What about you, Fernando?
Well, I was free basically all the time when I was a kid. I missed that. But when I was, really free, not studying, not doing anything, I was playing with my toys. I had some action figures that I really like playing with. So I would do that. One child play that I really enjoyed. I take those action figures and come up with scripts like a movie and create like a whole story. So I used to love to do that. Yeah, that's it.
When I was a kid, I don't really I didn't really like dolls and those things. I used to like games, like board games or card games or computer games, and or even like PlayStation or things like that. Video games. I was trying to remember the name. I really I used to like it, and I used to like I don't know how can I say that, but to pretend that I was someone else, like I don't know, a fairy, or I don't know how can I say that in English, like faz de conta, I don't know how can I say that, but it's to pretend that you're someone else and you're inventing a story with your friends. So I used to do that, but I didn't really like dolls. I have some board games until today that I couldn't throw away, so I have it because some of them I can still play nowadays because they were really nice. Let me see. And tell me things that you would like to do nowadays, or things that you wish you could do if you have time, if you had time. But Master, things that you like to do when you have free time nowadays. Question number 2.
Yeah. So thinking I like to do in free time. So I like watch cartoon, and so in my free time, yes. So and now too, I watching cartoon and Dragon Ball Z, in Portuguese, because in English for me it's very difficult, and different, I think, and example, Goku say in English, I don't like in English, yeah, but it's good training in English, and so yeah, I love watching Dragon Ball Z in Portuguese, yes, and I don't know my free time now, cartoon and Cavaleiro do Zodíaco. I don't know in English. It's very yes, I
Zodiac Night, maybe, I don't know. I will search.
I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, I watching because I remember my child, and I don't know, and viciado and watch it Dragon Ball Z. Yes, I'm free time now. Uh, every after the days, night. Yeah, it's very hard. English. So yeah, I'm free time and play musical. I don't consider my free time and my hobby. No, because I play music instrument, contrabass, and so I love it. And cartoon and Dragon Ball Z in Portuguese. Yeah, that's it.
Got it. I really like it too, cartoons, and same thing for me. I can't watch a cartoon in English. Not that I can't, because I can, but it's not the same thing. The Brazilian dubbing is like awesome. It's how can I say, it's better in Portuguese. We have a really talented people. I don't know how can I say this profession, but the I don't know, people who dub. They are awesome. The Brazilian people, and animation. It's something that I just watch in Portuguese usually, like most part of the time. Fernando, what about you? What do you like to do in your free time?
Yeah, about what you said about cartoons, really, I totally agree. And those voices in Portuguese, they bring some nostalgia. So it's very nice in Portuguese. On my free time, I enjoy watching movies. I really, really like watching movies, especially in the movies at the movie theater, because I turn off everything else and pay attention just in the movie. So it's amazing. It's something that I really enjoy. And playing some instruments, or making some music just for fun, stuff like that. I'm really into that. Or studying, as we were saying, subjects that gets my attention. So basically, yeah, when I have free time, which has been a difficult thing lately, I like doing those things. Actually, this week I am on vacation, and that's amazing. I really need that. But as I I have to do some works to the post graduation, deliver some stuff. I am basically studying all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, we don't really have vacation nowadays. We have to do something. And I can see through your wall that you like movies, right?
Yeah. I'm really into pop art in general.
I can see that. And we were saying about Brazilian dubbing, and sometimes they can also, how can I say, they can also put some Brazilian jokes there, and it's like really funny when they do it. I remember once, I don't know, it was like 3 years ago, I'm not sure, that I was watching Desencanto. And I don't know how can I say that in English. Disenchantment. I'm not sure how can I say that, but in Portuguese it's Desencanto. And I don't know if you guys know this one, but it's on Netflix. And I was watching, and what character said, "Chega manteiga derrete," just like out of nowhere. So it was really funny because it was. I think that he was in a giant fridge, and he said, "Chega manteiga derrete." So that's awesome. I really like Brazilian dubbing. Something that guys, I forgot to say that if you want to comment something that the other person said, just go on. Otherwise, I will be just, and you can also interrupt me if I am talking too much. Otherwise, I will be just moving to the other question. Okay, so you can say, wait, just let me say something about it. So I said that I like painting. I like art in general, and nowadays I miss so much painting. It's been a while that I don't do it. I really like watercolor, and actually I really like watercolor, like really watercolor in paper and color and water. And I like it to reproduce that in skin. Like, I am tattoo artist, so I really like to do those kind of jobs that that you can reproduce watercolor, a watercolor painting in a skin. So I really like to do that. What else? As I said, I like to study. I like to, for example, when I am a chemistry student, so when I am studying a subject that there is something that I maybe like, I will just start to study it to understand more about it, because I get curious. I am someone really curious, and I also like TV series, movies, animations. I like anime. I like many things.
Do you like to draw?
Yeah,
To draw?
I do.
Yeah, because usually tattoo artists are into.
I do. It's been a while that I don't tattoo like a hobby, because most of the time I tattoo, I draw to tattoo. But I really like to draw since I was a kid.
What's your favorite tattoo style that you like tattoo people?
I really like sketch. That style of tattoo, that the drawing seems to be a sketch, not a finished art. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, more or less like when you draw a person, but not with eyes, not a
Yeah,
realistic approach.
yeah, when you can see that it was just a sketch, not the finished art, you have a random lines, you know. I really like watercolor, as I said. I don't, you know, I like many things, but there's something that I don't like at all. That is realism. I hate it so much. I don't like it. I wouldn't tattoo a realism in myself, and I don't like when I see uh, that kind of tattoo in someone else. I can recognize that the work is like awesome, but I don't like it, you know. So I like many things, but there's just one thing that I, can stand. Let me see. Question number 3. Now let's compare your 2 answers. How do free time activities differ now compared to the past? Fernando.
That's difficult because they don't have a lot of in common, or maybe they does because it's connected in the creativity sense. I like studying and I use a lot my creativity to do that, and also watching movies, those things. It's a lot about creativity. So maybe that's the point, that link. Yeah.
Got it. What about you, Matt? Question number 3.
Okay, and so I think the past, and it's very easy because enjoy the moment with friends and different and play, for example. Today it's very hard because technology, it's good, it's or not sometimes. And so in my case, I have a children. My children use a lot cell phone at the house. Yeah, and me, I
A lot TikTok.
yeah, unfortunately, I fight because this, yeah. So the past, enjoy the on the street and on the park, or in the park, for example, and children today, cell phone and TV a lot. It's okay, but enjoy the on the street or friends and the park. And example, in my case, I ride a bike, and I love to ride a bike. When I come my children, it's very difficult and ride a bike, for example. And so the past, it's very good. And when I was child, and today it's complicated, and because of the technology.
Yeah, I agree with you. Technology changed the world, like the way that we live, the way that we spend our time, the way that we work. And I totally agree. I think that's, comparing my childhood to um, my oldest sister childhood or my mom's childhood, it's like totally different. And nowadays, childhood is totally different than mine. So I think that it changed a lot.
And not just about childhood. This second part of the question is great. Do you think people had more or less free time in the past? And even in adulthood, I feel that we don't have free time anymore because of that, because of technology, that we are connected all the time. So we are our brain is working all the time
Yeah.
about it. So we don't have free time basically nowadays because of that too.
It's too much information, right? And for example, back in the old days, your contact with your boss, for example, were just when you were at work. And now your boss can call you, can text you, send you an email, wherever you are, and you have to work because there's no option. So yeah, I agree with you. And Masu, do you think that people have more free time nowadays or in the past? The second part of number 3. Do you think that people had more or less free time in the past?
In the past is more, the past, you know, a lot. And today, less. Today is less in about the free time. Yes, past, more free time in the past, of course. Yes, and because people and different has different pensamento, I don't know, and because don't use it and cell phone, that uses cell phone, for example, cell phone is very vício, unfortunately. Yes, the past don't use it or don't have it, and cell phone, yes, more in the past, more and free time.
Yeah, basically like this. And actually, I was thinking here, and I'm gonna change a little bit my answer because I had a different thought now, and you know, back in the old days, we didn't have so much rights when we talk about work, rights like law, you know, and can I say people used to work more because didn't have your rights, but nowadays we have it and we are still working too much until we get really old. So yeah, maybe it didn't change so much. I don't know, just a thought. Let me see. Question number 4. I like this question. Fernando, do you think that you have enough time to do everything that you want to do?
No, not even close. I wish I could do so many things, so many different things. One of the things that I would like to do now is learning a different language. I was trying to subscribe in those classes here on TNT for learning French, but I thought I've been doing so many things at the same time that I could not be able to handle one more thing. So no, I need to manage my time first. I need to manage my schedule and then start something. But I am afraid of never be able to do that because I'm always doing a lot of things. So I don't know if I made a good choice now, but it's difficult. I never have the time that I would like to have.
I totally agree. I passed it through the same thing. In the I think two 2 years ago, 1.5 years, something like this. I was trying to learn Japanese, and I gave up, not because it's hard, because it's something that it's not that hard and you can follow it, and but I stopped it because I didn't have time enough to continue studying. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't manage my time in a proper way, so I just gave up. And but I still intend to do that, to study Japanese and French maybe, but I want to study someone else, but I don't think it's the time now for the same reason. I passed a time out of college, and I'm coming back now, so I don't have the same rhythm that I used to have years ago. So I have to take this time to calm down and to handle just the things that I know that I can handle. Take the things that I know that I can handle, and then I can think about trying to learn it again. I totally understand you.
So, sorry.
Go on.
Yeah, I was thinking here that my the subject of my meeting, the immersion of tomorrow, will be giving up. So this is very interesting because
interesting.
sometimes we need to give up on something, and it's okay because it's for our for how can I say that, for our good, for ourselves, something that we need to do. So yeah, I gave up a lot of things too because of that, because of time management.
Definitely. And what time it will be? You can
5 p.m. You are all invited, please.
yeah, just say to YouTube. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I can be there, but I will try, because these times not that good because I will be at work, but I will try. And what about you, Master? Do you think that you have time enough to do everything that you want to do, or not?
Hard questions, Yes, but depende the person, and in my opinion. So, example, I sleep early and wake up early. It's very important, in my view, and because enjoy the opportunity and the day, enjoy opportunity, the study and the family, and what else? Eh, Enjoy in general, but we have 24 hours per day. Como I say? Será se nós tivéssemos 36 hours per day? A gente ia reclamar, né? So I enjoy.
Definitely.
I enjoy the moment. I enjoy the day, and that's it for me. I am nothing. Example, I play music, I listen to music, I watch TV, I'm studying, I'm make food. So yeah, I enjoy the moment. I enjoy the day. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. That's the life that I want.
Yeah.
Awesome. I wish I could do that. You know, I can talk about these later. We have a question about it. Now the hard question, the actual hard question. How can we have more free time? Massive. How can we have more free time? I know it's hard. You muted.
How can we have more free time? Yeah. So it's difficult. So I cannot have more free time, in my opinion, because I said, yes, enjoy the moment, because free time a lot, sometimes it's very anxious, and it's very, can I say, exhausted. Yes or no, and so we have the moment and free time and the study and the sleep. Sleep is very important. Yes, it's true. Sleep is very important, but because the technology it's very hard about the sleep, and so yeah, I said enjoy the day and free time and opportunity a lot with opportunity a lot in the free time and the what else studying, yeah, the job, and in my opinion 24 per day, and that's it. uh, Good, yes, yeah, that's it.
You always forget this frame. Awesome, because that's it. We have to try to handle our day, like try to enjoy our moment, just like you said, because if we don't do it, we will get crazy, right? And I realized that I forgot to answer the other question that I forgot. Number 4. Oh, and I don't have enough time enough to do everything that I want to do at all. But I try. I try to take a moment to do something. Otherwise, I will get crazy. What about you, Fernando? How can we have more free time?
Yeah, I'm getting crazy. Absolutely. I think we just have to follow the Marshall receipt, because it's great. Like not worrying so much about things, just enjoying your days. Maybe when you are busy, try to get busy with things that you like. This is a good step. Like if you are able to work with something that you like, it's good, because you are busy, but at the same time you are having fun, you are doing something that you enjoy. Because I think that I don't know I forgot how to have a free time, because when I'm free, I'm thinking about, oh, I should be doing this or that, and I start doing something. I don't know how to be free, like just resting. So, but at the same time, I do those things because I like to. So it's a good balance, I guess.
Yeah, I can understand that. Sometimes when I am like actually free, I get anxious, just like you guys said. I just keep thinking, oh, I should be doing something. That's not right. I start to feel guilty, to blame myself because I am watching TV, for example, because I am watching a movie. I start to get anxious. That's terrible, but I think that we have to avoid this feeling and understand that we need free time. We need our time to do what we want to do.
Yeah, it's like our generation's disease. This
Definitely,
ancient,
yeah.
that's something that gave us anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I think that there is also a way to have more free time, that is manage your time. For example, sometimes I lose time because I am not prepared. I spent my time with things that could be I could do in a different way or in a quicker way. No, I think that we have to manage it. Yeah, take a time to study our time and understand in what things that we are spending too much time, and start to I don't know, to handle it in a quicker way. And I think that managed time is something interesting to get more free time.
Yeah. Last week, I forbade myself of turning on the computer. I was in a day off, so I put that thought in my mind that I will not turn on the computer, because if I do it, I will study, I will work, I will do something else. So I'm forbidding. Forbidden, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yesterday I forgot my computer charger, and my laptop, it can't work without the charger, and it doesn't turn on. And I got really anxious because I am here in the studio, and I was here like thinking that I should be doing something, but I couldn't turn on my computer. So I tried to do some things with my cell phone, but I couldn't do everything that was planning to do yesterday. So it was like terrible. But yeah, so and when I arrived at home, it was an odd day that I had to go to the college, and I went to the studio, and then I went to college without going to home. And I left my computer here. So when I arrived at home, like, I don't know, was like 10 p.m. probably. Yeah, around 10 p.m. Real late. And I was anxious because I didn't, I couldn't do everything in the day, but I wanted to spend the night doing the things that I didn't do, and I couldn't because I left my notebook, my laptop here. So Yeah, I got really anxious yesterday.
But in a way, it was good because if you hadn't
Yeah.
let your notebook, laptop there, you could spend the night working or something and not
Yeah,
resting,
definitely.
not sleeping.
Definitely. I could sleep earlier, so it was good. But I was really anxious. But it's something that I have to handle. Something that we all have to handle. Just like you said, we have to prohibit ourselves to turn on the computer.
Yeah.
We have time for one question, maybe. So, question, let me see. Yeah, I will try question number 10. Are you able to try different activities during your free time, or you prefer doing the same activity every time? Like you were open to try different activities, or you just wanted to do that thing and it's okay. Like I like to, I don't know, watch movies. So every time that I have free time, I will just watch movies. And then when a friend, for example, asks me if I want to hang out with them, I just say no because I want to watch movies, you know. So I like to do the same activity all the time. Or you guys are open to explore different activities when you have free time. Fernando.
I usually do the same things, but it's something that I've been trying to avoid, and because it's good being open to opportunities and to different things, and but I don't know, it's comfortable when you do the same things. That's the truth. And we get used to it, and you get even addicted to it, to stay home. This is something that affected me a lot during the pandemic, staying home. So until nowadays, I've been staying home so a lot of time, a lot of my free time. So yeah, it's something that I should avoid.
Totally got it. Marcy, what about you? No
Okay.
problem.
Yes. So I prefer doing the same activity every time because since my childhood and now I watch Dragon Ball Z. Since my childhood and now and play soccer and I'm free time play soccer and sometimes ride a bike and make food. I'm free time. I love it on weekend. My grandparents learning with me, and now I love it and make food, delicious food in my free time on weekend. You know, yeah, I prefer doing the same activity every time because good question, different and free time, you know, but I prefer every time my activity.
Please send some food to Rio de Janeiro, please. I want to try it, to taste it. Please do it. And
I'm hungry, by the way.
yeah, me too. Me too. Please. You know, I agree that it's easier to do the same thing. You know, I have a theory about it. I always have a theory of thought about something, and I think that it's easier because nowadays we don't have a lot of time, a lot of time to do things that we want to do. That's something that's a fact. We don't have time enough, and if we try different things, it will take longer for you to enjoy the moment, or you to understand what is going on and to figure out if you're liking it or not. So doing a different activity takes time more than things that we are used to do. So it's easier to watch cartoon, Dragon Ball Z, for example, than I don't know, draw, something that you do, an activity that you are not used to. For example, drawings. So that's my theory. I think that it's easier because you know how it works, so it won't take too much time, and you will be and you don't have time enough to do different things.
Yeah, it's like when you are hungry, that you are like order some food, you always go.
Yeah. Same thing.
You always gonna choose the same thing because you know that it's not a mistake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
good theory.
Yeah, and when you're going to prepare something, you have those ingredients, you know that you can do something different with those ingredients, but you do the same thing because it's faster and there's no mistake about it. You can do it, so you just do it. Yeah. And we are kind of afraid of, not afraid, but we have I can be afraid. We are afraid of things that we don't know. So sometimes we don't actually do it because we don't think we will like it. So we don't actually do it.
Yeah, we are afraid of making mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have just 1 minute, unfortunately, and message is gone. And we have the survey here.
Will not be an anonymous one this time.
What?
Will not be
you
an
won't
anonymous
be.
one. Okay.
If you type there, it won't be anonymous. I know that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. I try to go to your meeting. Please tell us when it will be and the topic you can say. So you don't say too much about it, but do your advertising.
Well, will be tomorrow, 5 p.m. every Friday, 5 p.m. And the topic of tomorrow's meeting is giving up. So it's something that we are all can relate to sometimes. I
have so much to talk about this topic that I will try to go because I have many things to talk about it.
Yeah, it will be great. You are invited.
That's it.
I love it. See you.
Thank you.
See you next week or tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. Bye.